I think I don't know if it's the most important thing, but it probably is. And people are going to take this the wrong way, but whatever. It's not the best time to get married and start a family when you as a young lawyer. It's just not. You're going to be working a lot of hours. You're going to be under a lot of stress. You're going to be changing as an individual in some good ways and probably changing as an individual in some not so good ways. So the person that you are as a young lawyer is probably going to be a different person than you are as a 5 or a 10-year lawyer. So I went down the same path, Aaron, that a lot of my classmates did. I got out of law school and I got to get married, and I don't think it's the best time to do that. The second thing that I wished I would have learned is it's critical to live within your financial means. So a lot of these kids, a lot of these young lawyers come out, and the really, really good ones, they will go to work for, let's say, a Jones Day or Baker Botts or a Gibson Dunn or whatever big time firm, and those firms are going to be paying these kids, anywhere from $225 to $300,000. It's a lot of money, right? Especially if you haven't made any money. So you go from 0 to 250 or 300, and what do? You go out and you buy a new house, and you buy a BMW, and you buy a Rolex, and you buy all the stupid shit that people think is going to make them happy, and then sooner or later, it's golden handcuffs time. We'll talk about that in a minute. But they can't leave, right? They can't leave and start their own shop because they got a house to pay for, and they got a BMW to pay for, and blah blah blah. So try to resist the impulse of spending what you make. And again, this is the age old do what I say, don't do what I do, because I've made those all three of those mistakes. Uh, the third is, I didn't recognize as a lawyer the fundamental truth that you're going to make mistakes, right? You're going to make a lot of mistakes. They call this the practice of law for a reason, because you got to keep doing it till you get better at it. It is literally a practice. So if you make a mistake, if you miss a deadline, if you don't cross-examine a witness, if you file a pleading with poor citation, I'm not encouraging you to be sloppy, but I'm encouraging you to forgive yourself. The fourth, your credibility is everything. You can work your entire life to maintain your integrity and your character and your credibility, and you can lose it in a second. And I've seen that happen. I see it happen, on social media. I saw a grown lawyer. The man is 45 years old, and he's out there. He's not a young lawyer by any stretch of the imagination, and he was out there doing the impression of who's that creature on the Anthony Hopkins Silence of the Lambs,
Yeah.
whatever that dude was that put it down in the well, and he
Buffalo Bill.
but he was doing a Buffalo Bill in imitation, pinching his nipples. This is a grown lawyer, and it's like, what are you thinking? I mean, you're going to be competing. You're competing for actual cases and people that care about your ability. It's really the fifth thing is, I think you come out of law school with the idea that you're indispensable, that you're special, and you got the clerkship and you got the grades and you're on. There's nothing special about you. They got 50 people that look just like you. So you need to make yourself indispensable. You need to be that person that they can call upon and depend upon. You need to be that person that works the extra hours. You need to be that person that cares about your client. So those are some of the things I wish I knew better as a young lawyer.